Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Crystal, Sly Angel, Bonnie, Denise, Tanya, Allie B, uh, who was here earlier? Heather, Peggy. How you guys doing today? I'm doing wonderful. I forgot to do something. Hold on. Hey, Dragonfly. Hey, Boo Sheet. Give me 1 second. All right. So, how you guys doing? Hey, Monica. Monica, I was just thinking about you. Hey, Audra. I literally was. I was like, where has Monica been? I have not seen her. I have not heard from her. She disappeared. That was like literally this morning. That's so weird. And then boom, here you are. But I literally was thinking about you this morning. No joke. That's strange. And then boof, there you are. Don't come home with drinking. Don't come home drinking with loving on your mind. So my date went well. It went very well. We had a really good time. He would not go ghost hunting with me, even though I tried. I wanted to take him to this deserted town in this place called Belfonte, which I'll show you guys, but he didn't want to go. He's like, he goes, I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm not chasing him down either. All right. So I have to go with someone else. But there's this ghost town, like not far from me. Well, not far from where we were. And it's like totally deserted. The only thing there is a cemetery that's old as can be. And I think it would be a really cool place to go, but he didn't want to go. Sage said she would go with me. So I said, all right, cool. And I'll show you guys that in a little while. Actually, let me pull it up now. You go with me? Woohoo! This shows it's got stores. Oh, that's Pennsylvania. I was like, we're in the wrong place. All right. It's only about an hour from here. Is a ghost town in Jackson County. It was once thriving and county seat and is now vacant. And it's just like a cemetery. That's it. And it's a cemetery that nobody's taken care of. I'm going to get to that in a minute, Peggy. And it's the whole thing is just one big cemetery. So we were like 10 minutes from there. I'm like, they would be really cool. As soon as Sage has off, sometime this week. He doesn't like an adventure? I know. He's not a ghost hunter. I'll tell you that much. Hold on. I mean, tell me it just does not look spooky. And they say, like, you can learn just by reading some stuff. Like, that's what the cemetery looks like. Yeah, it does look scary. And it's, like, totally not taken care of or anything, which makes it even scarier. But I think it looks like a cool place to visit. And that's like the whole town is nothing but a cemetery now. That's all it is a cemetery. Oh, and this chimney that stands, like, in the middle of it, and that's it, that's the whole town. So I think it'd be pretty cool. But like I said, he didn't wanna go. Ghosts and Bell. They say it's the creepiest ghost town in Alabama. Oh, there's a video. So what this guy did is what I wanna do.
Today I'm in Belfont, Alabama, and we're going to be looking for ghosts. But first, it officially became a town in December of 1821. This port town on the banks of the Tennessee River quickly grew and became the county seat of Jackson County, Alabama. It was a thriving town by 1800.
How cool would this be though? Like, this is the town. He went on, like, a cloudy day too. There's just nothing here. Hey, squirrel. It's called Belfonte. It's about an hour from me now. I think me and Sage could make a great video. Like, it has to be haunted. It just has to be. Yeah, the nuclear plant shut down years ago. There is so much history. I agree. Doesn't that look cool? He did that 7 months ago. But doesn't that look cool? I think it looks awesome. Hey, Connie. So since he won't go with me though, Sage said she would. She's like, yeah, I'll go check it out. I just think it looks really cool. So, but other than that, the day went well. And he bought me, I didn't like the helmet he brought me. So we went to the Harley shop and he bought me this really nice helmet that he let me keep so I can, deck it out to the way I want, because I told him I wanted purple or pink. So he bought me this really nice helmet and from the Harley shop. And when I was getting off the bike last night after I got home, he's like, here, deck it out whatever way you want. I was like, really? He said, yeah. So I was like, all right, sweet. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to do to it yet, but I think that's a good sign. So we'll see how it goes. But he called me twice today. And we'll see what happens. Well, I can resin it. I could vinyl it. There's lots of stuff I can do. And because the only ones they had in like purple or pink were like $500-600. Yeah, that's not happening. I wasn't gonna ask him to spend $500-600 on a helmet. First degree was lugging around books. I just think it would be really cool. I'm looking at my side. I can't believe Justin has 800 people talking about Summer Wells. I don't get it. I will never get it. Maybe that's a good thing. So can we believe that Matthew Perry passed? Wow. Just wow. And I understand that a lot of people are confused a bit by my title because I said, addiction holds no boundaries. I'm not talking about that he died of a drug overdose, but drugs and alcohol played a huge part of his life and played a huge part of why he passed away now. So that's what I meant by addiction doesn't discriminate. He went 15 times to rehab. He spent 6,000 visits to AA. Hey, Adrian. He spent battling his addiction $9 million. $9 million on his battle with drugs and alcohol. That's a lot of money. He was pushing the jab and t-shirts that said, can I get any more vaxxed? Well, and look what happened. Look what happened. He's dead. Go figure. I read 15. I absolutely agree with that, Sly Angel. It totally took a toll on him. And it all started with painkillers. He should have used pot like I did. But he's been drinking. He was an alcoholic from the time he was 14. And it just goes to show you, though, that you just never know. And alcohol doesn't matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how many friends you have, how much power you have, how famous you are. Addiction is addiction. And addiction just knows no boundaries. It doesn't matter how much money you have or anything. Yeah, he said he used 50 Vicodins a day, which I don't even understand how you could use that much. But it's sad. And it's crazy that, he was 2 years older than me and he drowned in a jacuzzi. How do you drown in a jacuzzi? You can't. Even if you had a heart attack. This is what I don't understand either. If you had a heart attack, then you wouldn't have drowned because you would have had a heart attack prior to drowning. So when they say he drowned in a bathtub, that in a jacuzzi, doesn't make any sense to me, because he wouldn't have drowned. He would have died of a heart attack in his jacuzzi. So that's where I don't understand the drowning thing coming from. You can drown in a bathtub with a small amount of water. Highly unlikely. I assume he was alone. But I saw an interview did and related that as an infant, some doctor gave his parents phenobarbital to give him for colic. I don't know. They do not want to admit what really killed him. That's possible. But I'm just saying, if you die of a heart attack, you would die of a heart attack. You wouldn't drown. If you drown, then you didn't have a heart attack first. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why it doesn't add up to me. It's creepy as last. Yeah, people are talking about the last Instagram post. I don't know what was so creepy about it. But this was him in February. That was February of this year. I mean, he was a good-looking guy when he was younger. And it's sad that, again, it doesn't matter how much money you have, how much power you have. He looks like a disgruntled old man.
Mother.
What?
You have shampoo?
Yeah?
I left my shampoo in my locker. That's cool.
How?
Because I use it in the morning when I shower.
It's in my bathroom.
What's it look like? You have like a million bottles.
It says shampoo on it. I think people saying he drowned just because... No, that's what the official report was, that he drowned in a jacuzzi. Well, you can't drown if you had a heart attack first. Is that the shampoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep that one in your bathroom.
I can keep it?
Yeah.
All right.
Most people don't immediately die of a heart attack. Could have had one. Well, that's true too. Or his organs and stuff could have just faded out. I mean, look at him. He looks like years of fighting alcohol and drugs. I mean, that was him back in the day. That was him in 2021. He didn't even look as bad as he did. Doesn't look that bad there. And that was in April. There's June. September of last year. That's obviously photoshopped. He insists never turned up to the French set while high or drunk. How can you not see the pics? See, after drowning in his jacuzzi. Oh, I didn't know that was his real life father. This was him a week ago. A week before he died. I mean, he has so much money. And look what he looked like a week before he died. He looks like a bum. Like he was miserable. Which just goes to show it doesn't matter how much money you have, how much power you have, how famous you are. For him to go from that to this, it's sad. It's not mental health, it's addiction. I don't think he had anything wrong with mental health. It was addiction. Keith Morrison is stuff. I didn't know that. That's a big ass jacuzzi. All right, maybe he could have drowned. Why does it look like he has something on his face? That's a big jacuzzi. No, mental health and addiction are two totally different things. I'm an addict. I don't have anything mentally wrong. Just because you're an addict doesn't mean that you have mental issues. That's what I'm saying. That's a big ass jacuzzi. I was thinking it was like a regular tub. Yeah, I could see drowning in that. Look how big that is. I was thinking it was like a bathtub sized jacuzzi. You know what I mean? I didn't realize it was huge. But he was miserable. He was never married, was he? He did look way older than 54, Laura. Look at him. This was a week ago. Literally a week ago. I mean, it's crazy. I didn't think he was ever married. All that money, all that fame, all that everything. Everything that most people would want. And he couldn't fight his own demons. Scary. But all right, I have a change of heart now that I see the size of his jacuzzi. Because again, I was literally thinking it was like a bathtub. But I could totally see him, let's say, having a heart attack and then drowning. That I can totally see. Hold on, let me turn up Discord. It looks pretty deep. I mean, that's him in it. That's him. So it's definitely pretty deep. Yeah, but he could have been having a heart attack or some kind of heart issue, and then he drowned because of it. Because again, I thought he was in a little bathtub. Like, I don't know why I thought that, but I didn't think it was like this. I mean, Friends was just such a huge part. Thank you, Kim. Woohoo, 10 memberships. Kendra, Dragonfly, Audra, Jiggy, Charlie, Dr. J, Candy, Captain of My Soul, Pauline F. Thank you so much, Kim. Woohoo! We got donations to breast cancer awareness. And we definitely want to donate. Look how cute he was. Oh, you guys can't see that? Hold on. Yeah, you see it. Why'd you have to ask me that, Dragonfly? You shouldn't have asked. I don't know. I have to go back tomorrow for an ultrasound. I've been stressing. That's why I haven't been online all weekend. There's an abnormality, but it could be anything. I have a new theory this morning of what it could be. But I have to go back tomorrow for an ultrasound. And then depending what happens with the ultrasound, we may look at things differently. My day went very well, Peggy. Well, hopefully, Dragonfly, hopefully it's not anything. I have a theory of what I think it could be. But she said they don't have another ultrasound to compare it to. So she didn't say it was a lump. She just said abnormality, which could be anything. But I have this weird theory of what I think it could be. I thought of this morning. In 1995, I broke like my entire left side. I broke my pelvis. I broke my shoulder. I broke my collarbone in 2 spots, like literally everything on my left side. So being that I have double D boobs, what are the odds that I didn't hit my boob when I broke everything else on my left side? It's pretty high that I probably banged my boob. So I have a feeling maybe it's just scar tissue. That's my theory this morning, that maybe it's just scar tissue, because odds that I hurt my boobs then would make sense if they're scar tissue. So that was my theory I came up with this morning. I was like, that's what it is. But my boobs don't hurt or anything. There's nothing leaks. So that's why I don't think it's anything, but we'll see. That's what I'm saying. It could be nothing. Exactly. Scar tissue will show up as an abnormality. That's what I'm saying. And it's in my left boob. So that's why I'm thinking that that's a good possibility that that's what it is. So let's hope that that's all it is. But I'll know tomorrow. Like she said, the ultrasound, I'll know by the end of the ultrasound exactly what it is. So I said, okay. But this weekend has been like stressing. I'm like, oh my God, what if it is something? I'm going to freak out. But I know, Kendra. That's what everyone says. The only thing that scares me, though, and I mean, now that we're talking about it, the only thing that scares me, though, my mom told me that I am, Crystal sent me some, how to pronounce it. Some type of Jew. Arkansas. I don't know how to pronounce this. Hold on. Let me look. Let me find mom's text. Because I asked her if she ever got BRCA testing. It's where I come from. Ashkenazi Jew. And they have a 1 in 40 chance of getting breast cancer. So that's scary. I was like, why me? But then someone else sent me stuff. And it turns out that like all Ashkenazi Jews come from like 4 founding mothers. This whole really interesting thing, but it's a 1 in 40 chance. Being that, I mean, if lotto odds were 1 in 40, that would be like amazing, and I'd play every day. So that's not very high odds. Yeah, some kind of Jew. I'm some kind of Jew. But that's scary. My mom said she never had BRCA testing. She never wanted BRCA testing. All right. Ashkenazi. Okay. So I'm an Ashkenazi Jew. And their whole history is a 1 in 40. Any Ashkenazi Jew is a 1 in 40 chance. So that's scary. That kind of scared me a little. That was like, oh my God. That got me paranoid on Friday. But my mom said she never wanted the BRCA testing. My grandmother never had it done. She got breast cancer at 70. My other grandmother got breast cancer like 80. So by the time you're that old, you don't do the test. My mom does not have it. She's 76. But she said, you're an Ashkenazi Jew, which makes it much more prone. So I don't know how I am and she's not, but she didn't say she was. So that's why I've been stressing all weekend. Yeah, but I'll find out tomorrow. I have an appointment at 10:30. So like I said, I don't know how it works, but they didn't say if they found a lump. They just said abnormality. And that's what a lot of people tell me, Amber, that abnormalities are common. Tara sent me stuff saying that mammograms could be false positives. Don't freak out. So I've been thinking positively, but it was funny because they talk about psychosomatic. And Friday, after she called me and told me, I was paranoid. I'm like, oh my God, my left boob hurts. Now it hurts. It never hurts, ever. In my entire life, it never hurt. But Friday, it hurt. So I'm like, that's all in my head. So you got to put good vibes out there. Good positive vibes. But I go back to what I said originally. If I do, I can't change it. And if I do, then cut them off, give me fake ones, and I'm good to go. I'm going to live another 50 years. But it's a little nerve-wracking. They must have had the gene. So, no, I don't know. But being that I'm this Ashkenazi Jew is what makes me worried. I think I probably do have the gene. So it could be, or it could be nothing. Like literally, it could be nothing. Do they normally tell you it's a bump or do they just say abnormality? I don't feel anything. Like when I press my boobs, they don't hurt or anything. I don't feel anything. So, like I said, being that it's on my left side, like she didn't say if it was big, small, nothing. She just said abnormality. And you have to come in for an ultrasound. Then by the end of the ultrasound, we'll tell you what's going on. So it's just tissue. That's what I'm thinking. Well, Kendra, about the Ashkenazi Jew, I didn't know it either. But it's very interesting. Oh, they do say abnormality? No, like I said, I've been thinking positive. I'm thinking all the other things it could be. If you're diagnosed with breast cancer, automatic BRCA testing. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, my aunt died, my dad's father, she died of lung cancer, not of breast cancer, but both my grandmothers had breast cancer. See, there you go. They diagnosed me. They told me right there, but I had several. See, they didn't tell me that at all. They just said abnormality. And because I've never had a mammogram in the state of Alabama, they have nothing to compare it to. So I think that sounds positive. You know what I mean? Died of cancer at 51. Ouch. My dad died of Alzheimer's at 69. His sister died at 75 of lung cancer. My one grandmother died at 92 of breast cancer. And my favorite grandma died at 78 due to metastasis breast cancer that went all over her whole body. See, but who knows? That makes me feel better. Not that it's not good for you, but it makes me feel better that that's all they said was abnormality, not you have multiple abnormalities or you have multiple this and that. So that's why I think maybe it's just scar tissue and it's nothing. And like I told Sage, if it is something, then I'll worry about it then. But right now we're going to think positive and we're going to think that, it's scar tissue or it's something, nothing. And that's it. And I told the kids, whatever you do, do not tell Phoenix until we know. So, but no matter what, I can't change it. So it is what it is. And what's going to happen is going to happen. Hopefully it's nothing. And I'll just have to go back for another, mammogram next year or 6 months or whatever. So it's scary though. It's scary to think about because I was not even going to get a mammogram. I'm like my mom. I don't want to know, but she has mammograms every year. But it's one of those, I don't want to know. If I die, I die. I know it's a bad way to look at life, but no, because that's what happened, Audra. I said to them when they said, when can you come back in? I'm like, today? She's like, oh, we don't have any opening today, but we can do it Monday. I said, Monday works. She's like, don't worry, we'll let you know right on the spot. Right after your ultrasound, the technician will let you know everything that she found or didn't find. I said, okay. I was like, well, that's good. I don't have to wait again, But it's definitely scary either way. But I'm sure I'm fine. I mean, I've always been in really good health. I don't have any other health issues. Besides ADHD, there's literally nothing wrong with me. I don't even have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, nothing. I'm in really good health-wise. So that's why I'm this has to be an error or something. But we'll see. See, that's what I'm saying, Dragonfly. That's what I thought too. That, oh my God, now they have to do an ultrasound. I have to wait a couple of days and no thank you. But no, I find out tomorrow what's going on. Which it's been a long wait. It's been a long weekend. But tomorrow's here already. It's almost here. But that's why I didn't want to go live over the weekend. I was going to go live last night, but I kind of didn't want to because I'm like, I'm going to end up talking about this. And I didn't know if I wanted to yet. But since you brought it up, Dragonfly, it's your fault. But am I nervous? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I mean, who wouldn't be? But like I told Sage, it's like a process though. First the mammogram, then the sonogram, then the ultrasound, then if something is wrong, then they have to do a biopsy. I said, but trust me, Sage, I'm not dying. I said, it's not like I can promise you I'm not dying tomorrow. You know, even if I have it, it hasn't taken over my body. I can promise you that. So I said, I don't even feel it. It doesn't even hurt. So, but I wasn't even going to say anything to them. But Dayton's like my father. Dayton questioned me more about dating than my own dad did. I told him, I said, I hate to be your daughter. So last night we were just talking. That's what I'm saying, Dragonfly. I'm glad. Because it went after the mammogram, that's what they say. They say, like, we are, we'll send you your doctor the results. If we need any more testing, we'll call you. Okay. So Friday morning, all of a sudden I see my phone ring and I know it's them. And I'm like, oh God, this is not good. So I answer the phone. I'm like, hello. And they said, hi, it's Laura. This is, women's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hi. And said, I just want to let you know. And I'm like, all of a sudden my heart goes in my throat. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. But your mammogram came back with an abnormality. So we have to do additional testing. And I don't even know why I didn't ask too many questions. I think I was like in shock. Oh my God, Bonnie, you had to hear him. Kid was hysterical. He was like, oh, did you kiss him? Where did you go? What'd you eat? What'd you do? Did you get along? When he got here to pick me up, didn't know how to meet him. I swear to you, he was worse than a man. I said, I would hate to be your daughter one day. But he's got to look out for his mama. See, we had hot chocolate and we talked last night and talked about his dad. And then I said, look, Dayton, I got to tell you something. But don't freak out. Don't tell your sister. Don't tell your brother. It's our secret. So, because I just kind of felt guilty, like talking to him and not telling him, even though there's nothing to worry him, yet. But I just felt bad because I'm like, he already lost his dad. And I said, if I pick you up from school Monday, be worried. What, Peggy? What? Yeah, Dayton lost his dad in April 8th of 2022. So I'm all he has left. Oh, Dragonfly, you should have heard him. It was hysterical. He's like, I liked him. He was a nice guy. He's like, he's shorter than he said he was. I said, yes, he is. He told me he was 6 feet. He's like 5'8".
He wasn't that short.
What?
Do you have the money? He wasn't that short.
Oh, he's a little taller than me. Where's my purse?
It's probably like 5'11".
Where's my other purse?
I don't know.
See if it's in the kitchen.
What color is it?
You're not wearing those sweats, are you?
Huh?
You're not wearing those sweats, are you?
Why not?
Because they look terrible.
How?
They just don't look good. Grab my other purse.
Well, I don't have a hoodie, and it's gonna get.
Grab my purse.
They always get cold. Where is it?
It should be on the counter.
Unless they're boots, they are not on the counter.
What?
Unless they're black boots, they're not on the counter.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's up there. Grab it up there. I was telling him he questioned me like my dad. Up on my dresser.
No, I know.
Ow. So Scott's driving now?
Oh, yeah. Permit.
More than you got.
I'm leaving shortly.
Fix your back pocket.
Do you think I should wear shorts?
Why can't you wear a hoodie? You didn't do all your laundry. You just did.
No, I did. One of my hoodies is in my locker, and then the other one, it didn't dry.
It didn't what?
It didn't finish drying. It was still pretty wet. So, because I put a lot of clothes in there.
Dang,
I can put shorts on. Like, I'm not worried about it. Do they look that bad?
Well, I hate those sweats.
Why?
They just don't look good. Kids. Well, no, Peggy, we hadn't been together. I mean, we were on and off for 16 years, but we hadn't been together in a while. Thank you, Dragonfly. So, but that's what I was saying to Dayton. I was like, I want the feeling I had when I met your dad. I was like, and I haven't found it. Have I ever watched Underground Railroad? No. What's that about? What was Audra talking to Dayton? No, we had a really good talk though. I don't know what Underground Railroad is. So Kimberly, with your donation, I'm donating somewhere new, which I didn't know existed until the other day, which I'll show you when we're ready to donate. Oh, I want to show you guys what I made today. So my mom asked me, you know how we're going to Florida at the end of November for Thanksgiving? So my mom asked me to make some drink that she could keep on a bar, like she has a real bar at the house. She wanted some drinks to keep on the bar, like a glass of wine, a margarita, a beer. So I made them for her. Check out my margarita. I'm very impressed with my margarita. Oh, hold on. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, you were scared that we did leave?
Look how good my margarita turned out. Didn't that come out good? There's my margarita.
The answer?
Here's my wine. There's my glass of Chardonnay. And then my beer, which you guys have all seen anyway, but whoop. Whoop. And the beer. And the beer smells like beer. The Chardonnay smells like Chardonnay. And the strawberry margarita smells like red sangria, because that's all I had. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So, but that was the first time with the margarita. That was the first time I ever put like the salt on it, technically. But I didn't know what people used, and then I found out what they used. I was like, aha. Thank you, Bonnie. And you guys saw my Starbucks ones. So I'm going to put them all for sale on the website. I know, Dragonfly, didn't it? It was the first time I ever made it like that. I was like, oh my God, I absolutely freaking love the way it came out. I burnt my fingers, hot gluing salt to it. But I just love it. I think it came out awesome. Not toot my own horn or anything, but it smells really good. But the lime and the cherry is not soy wax. Those are plastic. But I know she's not burning it, so it smells so good too. And that's it. I'm going to make a special section on the website that has it separate, just like food art. And those are made from gel wax, so they last a lot longer than regular wax. They burn a lot slower, and they smell just as good. But I also ordered a bigger wax melter today because I dropped mine, and I noticed it's like smoking, and it's getting way hotter than it needs to. So I ordered a new one, which I'm excited. I'll have it Tuesday. So now I can make even more candles at once. Yes, tumblers I'm working on tonight, Squirrel. I'm excited to start doing the tumblers. So let me show you guys what I'm making. I don't know what it is, Bullshit. Yeah, let me show you the tumblers that I'm making. I have all the stuff now, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to make. I'm working on them tonight. Hold on. Okay, so the main tumbler is going to be similar to this. Not the same because it's someone else's, but it's going to be similar to this, except the tops are going to be decorated with knives and a whole bunch of stuff. Knives and ice and lemon and lime, and I'm going to make a bunch of different ones, but that's what I'm working on. Similar to this, not the same. I still got to figure out how I'm going to do it, but we're going to have crime ones. I got these little miniature knives and sledgehammers and a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, Laura went out on a date. Thank you, Sandy. So, and I'm going to make like lemon ones with lemon on top and ice cubes, and like the tops of them are going to look like, hold on. Obviously, I'm going to put my own spin on them. We got cupcakes. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Here, like this. This is like fruit ones. I can't believe it's selling $12 a piece. But we're going to have those. We're going to have crime ones. A whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah, like those. except mine are going to be better. Why would you want ones that look like pills?
Is this better?
Yeah. Miko says, I like true crime, can't be close. And maybe 3 people. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to make all different ones. Oh, that's cute. The Quavo bottle. Although I could see that breaking. I don't think I would use that spoon, though. Oh, you guys can't see that. Hold on. Like, she has some cool stuff with the bottle, but I don't think I would ever use that bottle. I think they would probably break off pretty quick. But she has some good ideas. You got your breast cancer candles yesterday. My husband brought the mail and said, "Has your name on it, but smells too damn good to give it to you." Ah, I'm glad, Boo Sheet. So yeah, there's all different types of toppers. I don't think I'd want that on a topper, but that's a pretty cool look. So you guys get the hint. $65? That's crazy. And we got holographic straws, sterling silver holograph straws. So yeah, I'm excited. Working on them tonight. That's why I went live early. Because I still need to figure out exactly how to use my sublimation printer that I bought and haven't used it yet. You leaving?
Shortly.
Bring a sweatshirt.
I don't have any.
Look in the closet.
I'll be all right. It's 80 degrees.
Yeah, but the movie theaters are cold.
I'll be all right.
See if I have one that fits you. I don't think I do, but.
You like the necklace?
Well,
You like my necklace?
what is it?
It's the cross.
Okay.
Whoa, what are those? Damn, $65.
Look in my closet on the left side.
I'm okay.
Yeah, but you might get cold.
I won't get cold.
You might get cold.
I don't even get cold outside. Come on. I'll be okay.
Where's the rest of your clothes so I can do your laundry?
Huh?
Where is the rest of your clothes so I can do your laundry?
Just in my room.
Look in your brother's room, see if there's a sweatshirt.
Mom, I'm okay.
You're gonna get cold.
Oh my god.
You'll see.
I won't be cold.
What?
I won't get cold.
Whatever. When you're freezing at the movie theater watching that stupid movie. Typical kid. Let's go to a movie theater and watch a movie that I can watch for free on Peacock. Make it make sense.
The difference is you can watch one of them with friends and then go somewhere after, and the other one is you're at home.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I watched it on Peacock. It's streaming in perfect quality.
I bet you did, but it's nothing like a movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the same screen size, not the same audio, not the same environment, darkness, quietness.
Whatever.
lot.
They're going to a bunch of them are going to see Five Nights at Freddy. I told them it was dumb. It wasn't even scary.
That's not supposed to be.
I thought it was. I thought it's supposed to be scary.
Hell no. It's like a horror comedy. It's like Scary Movie.
No, it's not half as good.
A Scary Movie?
Yeah.
Scary Movie was good to you?
Yeah, but when it first came
It
out.
was funny.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy is not funny. It's supposed to be a horror movie.
Have you heard of Iron Lung?
Heard of what?
The movie Iron Lung?
No. What's that about?
You know Markiplier?
Yeah.
He's making it.
It's called what?
Iron Lung.
What's it about?
2022 first-person submarine simulation. Oh, wait, this is a game. Hold on.
Bonnie, it was stupid.
Upcoming American science fiction horror film. It's an adaptation of the 2022 video game. So it's kind of going to be like that.
I guess if you play the video game, it's good.
Well, I haven't played the game either. But it's like Guinness World Record for the most blood in a game or in a movie.
Well, I can imagine Markiplier coming up with a pretty good concept.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pretty big game. He's played enough of them. Peggy, it's a bunch of boys going. They're not making out.
Ew.
Ew. What, Al? You're almost 16.
What about? I'm talking about with guys.
Oh.
As everyone is straight.
Who's going?
Me, Aiden, Nick, John, Scott, Drake,
So the gang.
the whole gang.
All right.
Ryan and Jamel would go if they were,
What?
Ryan and Jamel would go if, they were within 100 miles. Or like 20 miles.
Bring your own popcorn and smuggle in a backpack?
Yeah, Cineplanet Popcorn's ass.
Yeah, their popcorn sucks. Why don't you go to Bridge Street?
Couldn't get seats.
Really?
Mm-mm. It was even hard to get seats here, but luckily.
For Five Nights at Freddy?
Mm-hmm.
But the movie is on Peacock.
It doesn't matter. With how popular the movie is, there's going to be like 20 people from our school being at Cineplanet tonight.
That's crazy. The movie sucked.
Me and John have been waiting for this movie for like a month.
Well, the video game is better than the movie. Isn't this the second movie?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there was never a movie before?
Mm-mm.
It was always just a video game?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I thought this was like a second part of a movie.
No, that's the first one.
Oh, no wonder everyone wants to see it.
Yeah.
What was the video game about?
The exact same thing as the movie. You're a night security guard, and the animatronics come to life, and you have to survive. From midnight or like 11 to 6. And they try to kill you. The game came out when I was probably 6 or 7.
No.
So everyone in my age demographic played this growing up. That's why it's so popular.
Oh.
You see?
Okay. Well, the movie explains the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Stop eating my peanuts. What's the matter, Buka? What's up? What's up? Wow. Could use a good game night on Kick. Why is everyone going to Rumble, by the way? I heard that. What?
Mom, there's a game you need to play.
What?
It's called Don't Scream. You're playing through a VHS recorder, and you're in the woods, right? You have to survive 18 minutes. But the reason it's called Don't Scream is it uses your microphone, and if your voice passes the threshold, you die. So you're not able to scream. It's supposed to jump scare you every once in a while.
A horror game where if you scream, you lose.
It's Unreal Engine 5. You're playing through a VHS recorder. You have to survive 18 minutes. And you have to keep moving the whole time, otherwise the clock will stop, etc.
They only got 3 stars.
It's new. I'm telling you, you need to try. It's only like $8. Watch the video, yeah. Because I played this the other day, and it was It was actually a lot of fun. So that's your timer. 18 minutes.
How do I make this bigger?
Button right there.
Wow. Oh.
Right there.
All right, let's look at it. Everyone is going to Rumble. Do they make? I don't know.
No.
But I heard that, and I was like, maybe I'll start a Rumble since my other channel's demonetized.
Why's your channel demonetized?
My second channel got demonetized because YouTube sucks.
Oh. What'd they do?
I got demonetized.
Just watch a video.
Channels.
I'm about to leave.
All right, I'm watching.
Click play. Turn the volume up. Yeah.
No, it's not Blair Witch. I don't know. Should we play it later?
Well, finish the video quick. I gotta leave soon.
Yeah, it's a game called Don't Scream.
Even if you
Yeah, but I don't scream.
even if you talk too loud, you're
Games
like, "Oh,
don't scare me. You jumped, Amber?
shit." I failed at the 4-minute mark because of a big jump scare.
Why are you walking around with a towel in your head?
Dry my hair a little bit more.
Check see if your brother has a sweatshirt.
I don't need a sweatshirt.
You're gonna get cold.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Hey, Forever.
But I played it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. It's a cool concept.
Just the concept. How much is it?
$8. Just keep going. Actually, it's $8.
$8.99.
Yeah.
Before you buy. Oh, it's brand new. It just came out.
I told you. That's why the reviews are mixed.
Came out October 27th. So if you just turn off your volume, then you can get through the whole thing.
I mean, that's so lame.
Not recommended.
See, an interesting game concept, but not scary. At least for me. First bit 30 minutes, 20 seconds left, and died to an IRL yawn. That is true. I died one time because I burped. Or I was coughing and I died. Which, actually, they all responded. Like, all the actual people sent them emails, which they sent. Like, responding with how they're going to fix it. Like, you know, for the coughing or anything like that, Like they responded and said that they're working on to fix that because this is made by 2 people. It's 2 friends who made this game. Only 2 people.
I don't know why you don't make a game.
Me?
Yeah.
Because it costs a lot of money. Costs a lot of time.
Yeah, it is a lot of time, but considering how much you game, I would think you'd want to be a gamer.
Game developer?
Oh. It's not Dalton, it's Dayton. There's places you can do game development. It's not that expensive.
Probably. But I think you should try it because even if you beat it, you can just refund it. You know? Because it won't take you 2 hours. That's what I did. That's Five Nights at Freddy's right there. You should try that too.
I tried Mortuary Assistant. I was bored.
Really?
I didn't like it at all.
You should try oh, you know a game you would like? Hold on, I have to check the name.
I haven't found any games I like lately.
I feel like there's this game that you might like. Did you like that one like Life game? It was like the name was Life.
What
was
Life
in it?
game?
The name Life was in it.
I don't
It's like
know.
a teenager.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know the name. I don't know. Oh, I gotta go. I'll text you the name.
All right,
Yeah.
I love you.
All right.
Have fun. Drive safe. All right, one kid gone. I'm free. Just me and the dogs. I keep telling him bring a sweatshirt. He didn't want to listen. He's gonna be cold. But what do I know? I'm just his mom. So yeah, why is everyone going to Rumble? I noticed that a lot of people were going to Rumble. I know Bombshell had Rumble for a while. But is it worth it? I did, Squirrel. That's not true, because I did. I don't believe addiction is a mental illness. We could debate it at a core, but I don't believe addiction is a mental illness. It's a chemical wiring. That's not a mental illness, in my opinion. You don't need drugs to cure addiction. Where most mental illnesses, you need drugs for it to straighten you out. There's no straightening you out from mental illness. I mean, from drug addiction. You just have to, your mind has to be strong enough to get off of it. That's not mental illness. Addiction is a different beast, exactly. Now, you could have addiction and mental illness, but I don't believe they're synonymous. Because I just don't think that somebody some people definitely have both, no doubt. But you have to be a strong motherfucker to beat addiction. I don't think that you could be fighting mental illness and fighting addiction and beat addiction with other mental illness, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm saying that right or if that comes out right. But I believe there are two different things. Let's see what the experts say. Thank you. Here you go. Here's the proof. These changes affect a person's behavior. Addiction is not technically considered a mental illness. It is a medical disorder that often co-occurs with mental illness. Alcoholism is a subset of a mental health disorder. That's interesting. Yeah, hold on. It's a disease. Thank you. Crystal, where is it? Here we go. I don't see the video. Hold on. There's no 911 call. Yeah, I know, but there's no where's the 911 call in it? Oh. Is this it? Okay, that's not it. All right, here it is.
Rescue 23, EMS 9. Agent 23, Rescue 23, EMS 9, all on radio. Respond to the drowning. Process Surfview Drive.
I know that hat.
Okay, what was the point of playing that? You could barely hear anything. What was I supposed to be listening for? Do better, TMZ. His father looks like Henry Winkler. You think he was whacked by Satanic Hollywood? What? Where'd you come up with that one? Mother, stepfather, Dateline displayed their emotions as they walked up to the house. First responders rushed Perry's home after receiving a cardiac arrest call. Perry drowned in his jacuzzi. No drugs were found at the scene. TMZ obtained a dispatch call, not the 911 call, in which first responders were sent to the house. Matthew posted an eerie photo just days before his death in which he showed himself in a jacuzzi with lights below and the caption, "Oh, so warm, swirling around makes me feel good. I'm Matt Man." What's pickleball? Who has huge insurance policies? It's just so weird being that, you know, we grew up. I mean, we grew up on them. Well, this is interesting. From October 27th. Do you guys know about this? I don't know how a 2-year-old is suing someone, but Aaron Carter's son, Princeton, sues doctors, pharmacies for wrongful death, claims prescribing oxyhydrocodone was reckless. Princeton Lyric Carter, the nearly 2-year-old of Aaron, claims in a new lawsuit obtained by TMZ, doctor prescribed hydrocodone, oxycodone, mazepam with no medical justification and knowing Aaron's mental health and psychiatric condition. Wasn't Aaron legally married? If not, it makes sense why the son is suing. Yeah, they were not married. So Melanie's looking for money to sue the doctors. She has a point, though. If he was given all these drugs without justification, good. I hope she wins. I really do hope she wins. Aha. While there are no illicit drugs found on the scene, we're told there was prescription drugs found in the house. Coroner's office will perform a toxicology testing in addition to an autopsy to determine cause of death and if any substance were in Matthew's system. Crazy. 54 years old. That's only 2 years older than me. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's donate because I'm going to go work on tumblers. Anyone else want to donate before we donate? See, look, this is what I was talking about, guys. This just happened to come up. One in 40 Ashkenazi Jewish women have a BRCA gene mutation. That's scary. And I have this. Not the first one, second one. About 50 out of 100 women of the BRCA gene mutation will get breast cancer by the time they turn 70, compared to 7 out of 100. See, this shit is what makes me paranoid. But who knew? I never knew that. You know, if you were Jewish, you have higher chances. All right, where is this place I found? Hold on. See, look, here's another one from Susan Coleman. I had no idea till my mother texted me and said, well, your chances are higher because you're an Ashkenazi Jew. What? There's like all stuff on it. Who knew? One in 10. 1 in 10. That's crazy. All because of my Jewish heritage. Maybe me being an atheist will help out. But I had no idea. I didn't even know I was an Ashkenazi Jew until Friday. I've never been told that before Friday. Friday, I learned this from my mother. Thanks for telling me previously, Mom. Hold on. That's crazy. Women of Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry, based on genetic analysis, are more likely to have high age adjusted and body mass index adjusted. Ashkenazi Jews may have a unique set of genetic variants or environmental risk factors that increase mammographic density. So that could be nothing. Niece, that we don't know. Five jabs? What do you mean 5 jabs? But it's just wild, though, that like I never knew that my Jewish heritage played a part. I had no idea until Friday. I didn't even know what kind of Jew. I just thought I was Jewish. I didn't know I was like a certain type of Jew. I was like, Mom, what does that mean? She's like, that's your genetic background. Oh. Hold on. Here it is. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So this is where we're donating tonight. Because I didn't know this existed before Friday. Shar Sharet. It's a Jewish breast and ovarian cancer community. So that's where we're going to donate tonight. Again, I didn't know this existed until Friday. Who knew? But hopefully, I won't have to worry about it. Well, the thing is, Lynn, let's see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to know. Even if it comes back that it's nothing, I may get genetic tested anyways. They're the only national Jewish response to breast and ovarian cancer, diseases that affect Jewish women and families. We get to enables us to support thousands of families. All right. Let's do it. I don't have $5,000, so there's that. Contribution is for. Well, I think Rosh Hashanah is over. Yeah, both my parents are Jewish. General gift. Let us know why you donated. I don't know. What do you mean by jabs? You should do it. It would tell you what percentage Jewish you are. Well, I know I'm 100% Jewish. Both my parents are Jewish. I mean, they have other stuff. Because I am running a fundraiser and decided to donate a piece to you. No. All right. My address for print a card. All right, hold on. There's no recipient. Okay. It's only for 36 and above. Me. Recipient is me. Give you that one. I miss. Oh, they got my address filled in and everything. Three. No. I'd like to cover all transaction fee. What if you say no? No. All right. Billing is the same. Next. One-time donation, $25. Submit payment. Payment was approved. All right. That's kind of weird. Hold on. They're not fancy like the others. All right, this shows my entire address, so we're gonna. All right. All right. Oops. Shit. I have to put this there. All right. So as you guys can see, whoop. Oh, man. All right. Shit. It's not going to work either. Oh, I know how to do this. Hold on. All right. Your payment was approved. Wait, yesterday? Yeah, we did. We went to 2 different places to eat. Yeah, but usually they give you like a different receipt. So that was 25. That actually covered 3 candles and 10 memberships. Why you got sniffles? We need to do. I gave you the deets. Yeah, we went to pizza in the afternoon. Oh, niece, that was for donating for memberships. We went for pizza in the afternoon and then Mexican at night. Yeah, it was an all-day date. Come here, sniffles. What's the matter? You got the sniffles? You got the sniffles? Aw, you got sniffles. Winston got sniffles. Sniffles. You hear him? God bless you. You got a cold. My baby got a cold. I like him. There's some red flags. But I mean, in all fairness, I didn't give him my channel name either. He's like, oh, what's your YouTube name? I'll give you that in time. I was like, I'll give that up in time. Not yet. What? You got sniffles. You got the sniffles. Your breath stinks. That's what I'm saying, Dragonfly. Keep that secret. Could he handle it? He doesn't like drama. That I can tell you. But then again, what cops like drama? But he was saying he hates drama. I was like, well, you won't get on my YouTube then. My puppy has sniffles. That's true. That's true, niece. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. There's a couple of red flags. But we'll see. I agree, Amber. He's shorter than he said he was, though. And I have this thing with short guys. I mean, he's not shorter than me, but he's a really nice guy. Hey, yep. All right. So what's been going on YouTube this weekend? You need to marry your best friend. My best friend's a girl. Right? You know, let someone know where you're at. You know, we will all search for your body. I know, but he's a cop, so I'm not too worried about that. I told him that too. I said, how do I know you're not going to kill me? He's like, I have too much to lose. And he didn't come with flowers yesterday. That was an X. But he did buy me a very expensive helmet. I just felt like first day he should have brought flowers. But I didn't hold it against him. I married Buka. But like I said, we'll see. Came out this weekend that, yep, is a generous soul and a sweetheart that was gone wrong by a YouTuber. That was done wrong by a YouTuber. Huh? I know, right, Peggy? Yeah, he bought me a really expensive helmet because I didn't like the one he brought me, which I thought that was pretty cool. And he stopped to give blood, which I thought was like, that never happened on a date before. I forgot about that. Oh, it came out this weekend that Yup is a generous soul and a sweetheart that was done wrong by a YouTuber. Who? What YouTuber? I don't know. Yup never gave me nothing. Let's go. Someone speaks out and you find out a ton more. Yeah, but I don't know who you're talking about. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They don't buy the cow if you give the... I agree with that too, Peggy. No, niece. He said that, I don't know, somebody had, I don't know. His doc told him to give blood and he saw one of the trucks, but that never happened before. I used my credit card so dumb. What, with Gina? I don't get it. I need a story. Kylie, watch any one of my shorts. You'll see my puppy 1,000 times over. I need the whole story, though. Yep. I don't know what the story is. I know. That's what I thought too. Hope I don't have your blood type. I don't even know what my blood type is. She needed shots for her cat. A source said she'd be kicked out or have to give him up. So you gave her your credit card? You want to take a link and explain it? It's easier than me reading in chat. Oh, shit. So you paid for a mobile vet to go to her house, and she blew it off twice. Wow. That's crazy. She said that someone else canceled it. No, it was her, so she could go around saying everyone went real life for money. Wow. That's crazy. Hey, Jen. Then Gina blamed some other chick for why she missed her vet appointment, saying she doxed her cat. Oh, my God. Yeah, but I'm so sorry. They were on the way. Gina wouldn't give him directions. He said she was hostile. So In was charged the entire appointment. Oh, so I was then charged. Yeah, I can't stand duty, Ron. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. And they wouldn't give you your money? Of course she did. I could have told you that. That's crazy, though. She would be hostile because either A, she doesn't have a cat, or B, the cat doesn't need shots. She just wanted the money. But if you read Gina's community post, she's being bullied and harassed. I guess Gina wanted the money. She didn't. All right. So what Yup is saying, niece? All right. Let's say I said to you guys, I need money for Dayton's football. But I don't want anybody calling the school to just donate. I want you to give it to me. So then if someone called the school and found out Dayton's not even on football, but they charge the card anyway, or something like that. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So Yup called the vet to make an appointment so the Cat could have her shots, and then I guess Cat didn't need the shots. That's crazy. Yeah, niece, I heard that upset a lot of people. I got some emails about that. Me neither, Crystal. Oh, I sure do, Peggy. She didn't want the cash. The cat no, she did want the cash. You can't dox a cat. That's crazy, though. Like, give Fluffy's government name. Exactly. Winston. Shit, anyone wants to pay my vet bills? I'll give you the vet's number. Here's the thing, Sandy. I don't think anybody can help her but her. I've been through eating disorders. I don't think Jeffree Star can change that. Eugenia has to want it. It's not like Jeffree Star can force food down her throat. She needs an inpatient facility. Now, he's got the money to bring in someone. But she's got to want it. Did someone show the cat's registration paperwork from the Humane Society? Either way, she owes Yup the money back. Period. Yeah, Eugenia has money too, but I'm sure she has insurance. Gina has naked pictures on Twitter. I don't think she's really worried about a cat being doxxed. I mean, she legit has naked photos. She keeps sending Cash App requests to this other chick that doxed the cat for $140. Wait, what? She keeps sending Cash App requests to this other chick that doxed a cat. How do you dox a cat? I don't know who Michelle the Bell is. Oh, niece, they're all over the place. Oh, Gotti Girl? I just know Gotti Girl from Marissa. She was Marissa's crew. She said the lady that doxed the cat that caused her to miss the appointment owes her $140. Why? She didn't pay for the appointment either. So what did she owe $140 for? Peggy, she was. I don't understand. If Yup paid the bill, then how would anybody owe Gina money? That's what I don't get. Like, why would Gotti Girl owe Gina when Gina didn't pay money in the first place? Yup did. Gina's saying you went real life on my son. You owe me her words. Who went real life on whose son? Gina doesn't have a son. I'm so lost. Yep, you could have asked me. Oh, Gina's cat is her son. Okay. I know, niece. I was all confused too. I'm like, what? They can buy eyelash. Well, eyelash is a hell of a lot cheaper than dog food. I'll tell you that much. Gina's always played the victim. Always. I can't remember a time she didn't play the victim. But she's an attention whore. She needs attention. And Gina's always been like that. Forever victim, I agree. I hear you, niece. I agree with that too. I've seen it a million miles away. Ah. Sorry, I'm eating my boiled peanuts. Boiled peanuts relax my tension, my nervousness. Dolly and Savage are always going at it. I don't even know why. I find their fighting ridiculous. I find most people fighting on the internet ridiculous, to be honest with you. Oh, now I sound like B. Tim. My opinion, Gina just wanted the cat. Oh, absolutely. I agree with that, Jim. $100%. I do, Peggy. I find nothing entertaining about Dolly and what's her name fighting. Dolly and Savage fighting, I find nothing entertaining. Probably not, Jen. I don't even believe that story either. So Ziggy the Thief has 341 people watching. Make it make sense. All right, Gina's community post. I noticed the same people forcing a racist narrative on heels. I also noticed those same people have a big issue with the movie Sound of Freedom. Now they're after me. They're godless, weak-minded sheep, and they love to be bandwagon bitches, and they're all disgusting. Hold on. Peggy, I'm looking at these. Heels in the air. I just want to check on you because I recently have had a hate mob after me, and I'm currently watching your last live. I know how these bandwagon bitches are, and it's not right, so I wanted to make sure you're okay. A lot of the people who came after you and led the witch hunt are the same ones after me, so I feel you. I just want you to know I still have love and respect for you, and I hope you are well. I want to share this beautiful post with my good friend Mel's Pandora, shared with her community. She's absolutely right. I would love to go back to this. I want no parts of drama. Gina, you are drama. Due to all the bullying and harassment I've been receiving, especially when I stick up for myself, I am being lied about, bashed, stabbed in the back, bullied. Bullies don't like it when you stand up to them. I'm nice to the people who are nice to me. Don't forget that. So I don't want to hear any ball babies crying about me treating them like shit, because guess where they treated, blah, blah, blah. I wish I wasn't so depressed. Diamonds, please go show my friend Dear Krabby some love and sub up to a channel. Her and her adorable puppy are trying to grow their channel. I thought Dear Krabby was someone else. Welcome home to one of the best guys I've ever known. Okay. Come join Emmy and Sinner for a special live. So I take it you parted ways with Queen Bee. Pushing my live back a few hours. I'm having a very bad fibromyalgia day and I need a nap. I don't want to be tired while wood burning because it's dangerous. It's on the headlines. I hope you're feeling better. What is she wearing? Good shore boy Nick. Fell asleep to his fairyland. She needs Valoma's advice. The doll's Molly the Dolly. Alrighty then. Says way more about her. I agree with that. QB is walking on eggshells around the Gina topic. I haven't watched Queen Bee in like 2 weeks. No joke. I have no idea what's going on over there. Sarah going to Dolly's job at Bombshell's house. She needs to get the fuck off drugs. I agree with you. She had no right going there. I totally agree. This as a reality and not an attack. You came to this platform and to this genre in a cloud of dust. You were welcomed with open arms, and many subs and creators tried their best to insulate you from hate attacks. I've seen it time and time again. Even though your frequent histrionics and combative chatter in channels, the majority rallied behind you. There are many who walk in your shoes and would be grateful to be afforded the accommodations you have been. That said, your decision to vilify all of those who once rallied for you only diminishes your cause and your character. Being vindictive, spiteful, and downright mean isn't a good look. Please pause and reflect and learn that being grateful, kind, and humble are much better qualities than being angry, bitter, and hurtful. That's a good comment. To correct misinformation, I'm not a creator, therefore I'm not a drama channel. Secondly, when you arrived in this community, I gave you nothing but kindness and friendship till I began to see a trend of your behavior. At that point, I chose to disregard you in lieu of entering into drama. So again, you are incorrect about that. I've never bitched at you. I can't see your comments. Take a break. We don't need them. Drama seems to follow you. I'll be okay. Take a break. She don't need a break. She needs attention. No, honestly, Crystal, I would think that she is, I'm reading Gina's community post. I think she's pussyfooting around around Gina because Gina's trans and they are a protected class on YouTube. That's probably, I mean, with all respect, that's probably what she's doing. That was from someone named Wine722. I got nothing but love. Please don't take your channel down. A lot of these names I've never even heard of. Someone shows they're clearly upset and don't know what you're dealing with. Yeah, playing the victim. No more hate on YouTube. Wow. Look who is looking for attention. Aileen. Oh, I guess no more hate on YouTube is Aileen. I don't know. She does, Peggy. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people do. I've seen it pulled many times. So I understand if Queen Bee is pussyfooting around that. Yeah, I can't see Gina's comments. It's definitely something that's happened to me before and many others. I know it's different, but it reminds me of someone going back to a toxic relationship, even though they logically know it's toxic and not healthy. But we do it because it's what we're used to. We may have grown up in similar toxicity. This was from Tragedy Pimps Exposed. We are used to feeling pain, the hurt, the chaos, etc., but it feels comfortable and familiar, so we end up back in that same place, or we even find a new toxic place to hang out. It's learned behavior, and it's not our fault. The only person we control is ourselves, and once we are aware, it becomes a lot easier. Another thing we do is end up self-sabotaging our relationships. We make consciously or unconsciously think, they're going to hurt me anyway, so I might as well blow it up now. I never understood that motto. Those of us with trauma and pain and even mental illness have a harder time seeing it and changing it, but it can be done. We learn from every situation. Hurt people hurt people. Well, that's a long-ass post. Gina wished Sion, Lisa, and Desperate Whispers and wish death. That's horrible. I agree. Yeah, but Nice, they do, and YouTube stands behind them 100%. Oh, poor Winston just bumped his head. See now. What? Shut up, Buka. If I stop reading chat and I rob people, I probably have 400 people in it. No offense, but this reminds me of Miss Portland. It's an interesting take. And that's what's on Gina's community page. He's not myself right now. She literally could care less. I'd push to get your money back. I would push to get your money back. Who's Diamonds? Diamond Cutter? QB was probably friends with Gina, who is having Heels' back. QB has been having Heels on a panel again, so it would not surprise me. Also, just getting here, no clue what is going on. Oh, she calls her people Diamond. I thought it was Diamond Cutter. But isn't oh, Gina, I was going to say Diamonds is Molly's thing. She bought a gifted membership to my other channel. Exactly. Gina, pay her back. Pay you back. The first visit was $148.60. She was a new client, so that includes exam, etc. Second one was only $25, and it was a different clinic. See, that's the thing. I don't understand subs. I can't grasp the mentality. You don't give to good people, but you give to scammers. I see it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't get it. I've seen people give to people who never even looks at their chat. Do you know more of it, Voices? Because I'll be happy to drop a link if someone can explain it in detail. I mean, now I understand what happened with Yelp, but I need like a set story. Nobody wanted to take a link and tell me. All right. Voices to the rescue. Hey, Mary. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Fill me in, because reading is hard.
This shit is so fucking crazy, Laura.
What happened?
So it just seems to be that Gina's burning bridges left, right, and center.
Which she always has.
Right. So essentially it just all come to fruition and it come out. It turned out that she's been behind the scenes in conversations threatening self-harm at the moment that
she's always done that, though.
I know, but a lot of us that knew that didn't openly share it. We just said she was messy. And then moved on, but
True.
there were good people like Still in Leather and Sav who became part of her emotional time suck. And then when she didn't get the response that she felt she needed or deserved, then she would lash out. And she did this. She said that she was dead named in several chats. She got mad at Lisa. She got mad at Whispers. She went off on a crazy rant. She threatened Gotti Girl with going real life on her and her kids, because supposedly Gotti Girl is the one that went real life on her cat. But in the end, it turned out that that wasn't the case at all. Yep had gone above and beyond and had everything set up to help her. And Gina just didn't live up to her end of the bargain. It sounds like Gina wanted the money, didn't really want the vet bill paid for, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. The cat didn't even need shots.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. According to the law in her state, the cats have to be vaccinated, and her landlord was requiring that, and she didn't have it. Now, again, who knows? I can't tell you how do you go real life on a cat. Like, these are all the things that, I mean, and she's just been just abusive towards everybody.
But what I'm saying is, Yup paid
Yes.
the vet. So the fact that she didn't go to the appointment or even reschedule tells me that whole thing was bullshit.
Yes, ma'am.
That's crazy.
Yes. And then to find out that the people that started the Say No movement, to find out that they've now been threatened that, this is bullshit, I'm going to expose you. You guys took my idea. Well, no, that's really not the way that one goes, because that was somebody else's movement I'm sorry, what?
Who took the idea? I haven't been around. Like, I don't know what's been happening.
Well, oh my God, look at you out living real life and shit.
I know, right?
Like, here I am. Yeah, I got all the tea. Well, I don't even know if I really have the tea for you. I just know what I've participated in, because, like, she went off on Wispy and Lisa and said, I hope you catch the vid and die. I mean, just like, granted, now I get that I'm guilty of having poor impulse control and easily riled and known to say the thing that everybody else is thinking, but knows better than to say it out loud. Okay. Now, because of that, that's kind of why I came up on that panel to sit as like the resident crazy person, the person that struggles with the same mental health disorders. So, I mean, again, the biggest takeaway needs to be is that this person, she's not self-aware enough that she's messy and somewhat dangerous, in my opinion. So then that means it's on, people need to kind of know the story so they know to keep their firm boundaries with her, because it ends up being the same thing over and over and over and over again. And she just is taking advantage of people and becoming downright abusive, and then threatens self-harm. And that's not okay either. You're not, those of us that have mental illness, I mean, our only job is to not bleed on everybody else and leave our mess everywhere we go.
I agree. But what happened with this fake Say No movement?
Well, it's not really fake. I mean, it's still, it's moving and brewing.
But I mean, who stole it?
Oh, well, that's what Gina's saying, is that those two people stole her idea.
Oh, I gotcha.
Gina's saying that Still in Leather and Sav took Gina's idea, and it's not that at all. I mean, that's not even the way that worked.
And Sav,
S-A-V, Sav, Savannah.
When I hear Sav, I think Savage.
Oh, yeah, no, that's her name. I think she's from Australia. It's S-A-V-V.
Oh, that's who people talk about. I literally always think of Savage.
Oh, yeah, no. It's SAVV, Sav, and she's from Australia. What's the say no? The say no thing is like say no to bullying and harassment, and it's that whole thing that was on the Tiger Talks video.
I did a video on it. That
Yeah.
people that started it are like the ones that bullied Betty.
Well, but no, because Sav and Still in Leather aren't like they started that, and they've not done that with Betty.
No,
Because
no, I don't even know who Sav is. But I saw like the Forgotten Whisperer. I've seen her talk about it.
Yep,
And
I think she's one of the creators that got the. Yeah, I think Wispy is. Yeah,
and she's definitely a bullier.
I don't see it that way, but I mean, I see it as that she's using Betty's words as content against her. Wispy doesn't go mean. She stays within fair use. She doesn't threaten to go off platform. I mean, that's
went around telling people that I was snorting online.
you went all right. Well, I'm talking about for Betty. I'm not talking about in in your situation.
No, but I'm saying that's the same person. I left.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I didn't see that part. Lots of people have said lots of things like that. So, I mean, there's that too. So I don't know. I mean, maybe in your case, she was bullying you, you know, I mean, you can be, we can both be in that position where we come across very tough and easily to be, you know, put ourselves in that position. So anyway.
Okay.
I happen to like Forgotten Whispers, so I'm not gonna, I mean, you can have your feelings and I don't want to fight that battle. You know what I mean? That's between you two. I don't mind Forgotten Whispers. I like the way she covers the content with Betty. So now the other situation I might not be privy to. So it might have happened when I was really not, I was avoiding these streets too. So anyway.
Okay. And yeah, I don't know who Earth is. I've never watched one of their videos. What else has happened this weekend?
No, the whole Lake and Amber stuff.
I have no idea what's going on. What happened?
They broke up apparently, and then they got back together. Come on, Mason. No, I don't know. That was all crazy. He threatened to out pictures and was vile towards Lycan.
Oh, against who?
Amber.
Who's Amber?
The new girlfriend that he flew to live with or see him.
No shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why is he meeting all these girls online?
I don't know. Because maybe he can't leave his house. I don't know.
So they broke up and he threatened to read. Why does he have pictures of her? What is wrong with him?
What is wrong with any girl that lets somebody take pictures? I don't know.
Especially someone like him, too.
Yeah, right. That's got a history of doing that kind of stuff. The scavenger hunt. Oh, yeah. Benny Keys called the sheriff on White Boy.
Yeah, I saw that headline or whatever, but he did the same thing to Marissa. So it doesn't surprise me. Benny once called the cops on Marissa and lied. And that's why I said I can't respect Benny because all he does is lie. When I heard how he lied about Marissa, like he was saying all this stuff that just never happened. I was like, why is he lying like this? So when I saw White Boy's title, I was like, wow. That was actually the last thing on YouTube that I watched this weekend was when White Boy was showing the pictures that Cher sent to Don. And I was so stressed out that that totally fucking scarred me for the weekend from YouTube. I was like, I can't turn YouTube back on. I'm done. I was like, I'm scarred for life now.
We were super close to finding the pumpkin. Had I turned around and looked behind me and known what I was looking for, now I know that they're they're not big pumpkins. They're not like pumpkin-sized pumpkins. They're like flat pumpkin, like paper-shaped pumpkin rocks type things. Really tiny. Had I turned around and looked behind me, we would have seen them when we were over by the small fountain. They were against the wall in the vines. So we were super close on the pumpkin hunt. There's next year, though.
Oh, BK did that while White Boy was in jail. Why did he call the police? Oh, Jiggy, those pictures were disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Why would you send that to fucking Don Wells? Like, if you need love and attention from Don Wells, you are kind of like sick in the head. Because there's many other people you can get attention from, but the fact you needed it from Don Wells, ew.
Oh, I got one for you. You know, crazy crime sleuth and nutter chick.
Who?
That crazy crime sleuthing lady. Crime
Oh,
sleuthing.
yeah.
She was crime and coffee or sleuthing with coffee or some. We remember, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the one that recorded her conversations with Betty.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one apparently did an interview with Xana's mom, Cara.
Yes. That I listened to. That was the
Okay.
same night. That was Friday night.
Okay. So then last night, Brittany J wanted to try to find one of the pictures, and Crime Sleuthin went in there and threw this huge shit fit saying, "You're not going to do this. This is copyrighted material, blah, blah." I mean, just made a fuck, and then has done nothing but make posts doxing and defaming, saying that the chat was being negative towards Cara and speaking ill of Xana and like just blatant doing her whole fucking lying bullshit that she does.
Okay. See did you hear what she was doing for Cara? I even asked my Patreons, I'm like, should I interject and say something? They were like, no, it'll come back to haunt you. Don't do it. Because I felt bad because she said she's donating all this money. I'm like, Kara's an active drug addict. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you give an active drug addict money like this? You're insane. But everyone's not to get involved.
And I don't think, I mean, that was something that I had thought of when this was being talked about earlier on panel, but I just didn't want to bring it up. The other thing I had thought of was that she didn't say anything about her memberships. Now, did she? She talked about super chats and super stickers, but she didn't talk anything about her memberships. And it sounded like she got a lot of green. So there's a financial compensation that didn't go to her. Hey, Kimberly.
Yeah, she's crazy, but she's like, we're starting a GoFundMe, and then she's got that Jules of all trades, and Jules just thinks she's crime clown, and she tries to be crime clown. I was like, the two of them, oh my God. Crime Sleuthin said she's in witness protection. I commented to her months ago and said, well, YouTube is the last place you should be, psycho. She's not in witness protection.
I do remember something about that. Oh my gosh, niece, you're exactly right. I do remember something about that. She said it when she was up on Queen's panel that day.
She's fucking crazy. She's absolutely fucking crazy. She's not in witness protection. She cried like a bitch because I didn't want to be a friend.
Wow.
How could you not like me? Laura said this. Laura said that. I was like, oh my God, Queen Bee, help me. Doing our Queen Bee. This is what I was still over there. And they were like, look, you're lying. It was crazy. Yeah, she's definitely not witness protection.
Yes, that is bangs. Yes, she bangs. She bangs. Yes.
That's what we call it because of her bangs. Wow. Yeah, I heard there was some issue with Brittany J, but I didn't know the whole story.
It was so awful. I'd been sitting in the bushes watching. And then when I finally popped in and said, hey, she's like, you are not going to believe this. And I'm like, is it CS? And she's like, yes. I'm like, drop a link. Please drop a link. Don't give this girl what she wants. Because that's all she's looking for.
It wasn't a bad interview. I listened to a lot of it. It wasn't bad. Some of the things they were asking I thought was dumb, because the reality is that Kara she was estranged from her daughter. She barely knew her. She says Gray stole her content. But they're asking questions. Most of what Kara knows is from Facebook.
And that's what, okay, so there was a guy who came up on panel. His name is Vapor. He's the one, apparently he knew Crime Sleuthin, and he's never known her to do anything untoward wherever they travel the streets. And he's a friend of Kara's, and he brought Kara to her. And he's looking out for Kara's best interest. And that's when I said, well, if you're looking out for her best interest, how come you don't know all of this stuff about your friend? Because the rest of us know it all.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't even know a lot about her own daughter. Everything that she knows was from Facebook.
Well, be careful, because you might end up with Vapor in here telling you otherwise. Because Vapor said that the whole reason he took her to Crime Sleuthin was because there were a lot of things being stated on Facebook and she didn't have her ability to use her voice.
No, that's because people were attacking her. I mean, honestly, why would you go to Crime Sleuthin? Like, really?
That's the same thing the rest of us kind of said.
You know, and then
why wouldn't you go to Dateline? Why wouldn't you contact Keith Morrison? Why wouldn't you go back to Erin Moriarty from 48 Hours? I mean, 2020, any of those other major news stories that have done stories on this, why wouldn't you reach out to those organizations? Why would you come to some nutter on YouTube?
But she didn't know anything. Like, there was nothing that she said that I didn't know already, or that anyone following the case didn't know. The only thing she said that stuck out at me, and it stuck with me all weekend, and I'm like, why didn't I think of this? If he killed the two of them upstairs first, and he did all of this in 20 minutes, where the fuck is the blood? Would have had to have dripped some kind of blood from going from upstairs to downstairs. Even if he changes clothes, how did he do this?
They said that there was blood in the house, Laura. They said that it was quite the gruesome scene. I mean, and that's how
in the rooms, but they said there was no blood trail from upstairs to downstairs.
Well, I mean, say that again. I'm sorry. I talked over you. I'm sorry.
Right. If he killed Maddie and Kaylee upstairs, okay, first that he killed, then he went downstairs and killed Xana and Ethan.
Okay.
There was no blood trail from the upstairs to the downstairs, according to what Kara said.
I don't see how that could be.
That's what I'm saying.
Even the news and all of that said that it was quite horrifically bloody. Even the house looked like it was bleeding. We got into, and Nick and I got into that little bit of a back and forth. And I'm like, Nick, the way that's built out here, there's no way those rooms would have been so cold if that blood was able to leak from the inside of the house out.
Yes, but that's downstairs.
Yep. And I understood that. I mean, that was the point. I mean, even so, there's just no way that it couldn't have been. Uh-oh. Squirrel says these ads are intolerable, Laura.
I can't help it, Squirrel. I got to make money somehow.
Hey, I applaud you. At least you're honest.
No, if I'm not making, I told everyone, if I don't make super chats, you guys are going to get ads. I have to make money somehow.
Laura, like I just said, at least you're honest.
Hell
you know what I mean? At least you're not telling somebody, oh, I don't know why these ads are happening like this. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? So at least you're not making it sound like it's YouTube doing it and not what you've chosen to do. You know what I mean?
YouTube does it automatically. I just set it up.
Right.
But it used to be where we had to insert the ads, but now YouTube does it.
That's what I mean. It's not like it's not like you're back here sitting back here hitting a button saying, you know, cue the ad, cue the ad, cue the ad.
No, I'm just saying that with Kara was saying there was no blood trail going from the upstairs to the downstairs.
See, I don't even think I can believe that. Even from everything, all of the different even like the mainstream media, which I mean I only believe a third of what mainstream media puts out there. But even like I said, Dateline 2020, 48 hours, the reputable or the more reputable sources, they said that it was a horribly messy, bloody scene.
Yes, each room. The rooms that they were killed in, but they only talked about the bloody shoe print in front of Dylan's door.
Well, given that there was a bloody shoe print in front of Dylan's door, and we know what Gray has recreated, right? Using, his AutoCAD design that he did. And then as we've learned things, I think he's updated it. I mean, like, maybe it was just a case of the blood was just on the bottom of his shoes. I mean, one would think that it would have been, I don't know.
Or there was second killer. I think that was the point they were getting to. Maybe there was.
Oh.
Because where was the blood out? Where was the blood trail? We know there was blood in both rooms. We know both rooms had a horrendous bloody scene. But
right,
because there should have been an evident blood trail from upstairs to downstairs, but there wasn't.
Gen B, it's what Kara said in her interview with Crime Sleuthing. I haven't watched it because she's not in my algorithm and I don't want her back in my algorithm. But I may have to go over there just for fair use purposes. I may have to go over there and record it so that I can turn it in, transform it. I'm getting ready to go to the farm tomorrow. So
just so you know, it was mostly Jules doing the talking. It was not Crime Sleuthing. She barely said anything. She thanked people for super chats. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Jules of all trades did all of the interviewing.
Interesting. Okay.
From what I heard. Like, I don't know if she did all of it before I got there, but from what I heard, it started with Jules, and Jules was already there. Like, Jules did all the questions.
Interesting.
So it was pretty much Jules' interview, which is more tolerable than Crime Sleuthing. Mm-hmm. Crime Sleuthing she's clueless. So, but Jules did a good job asking questions, but there was just, that was one thing that stuck out with me. Like, why wasn't there a blood trail? Where'd the blood trail go? How do you kill all those, bloody scenes that were so bloody in 20 minutes, 10 minutes or whatever it was, get out of the house and there's not blood all over the steps.
I don't know if I'm going to believe what she said on that one, because even the other families that, like the Gonzalez family that has spoken, that doesn't line up with the things that they've said.
But did they see this? I can't remember because I haven't followed the case in a while. But did they say there was the kids' bloods on the steps? Because I don't remember hearing that, though. Like, some of what she was saying coincides with what I do and don't remember. Like, I don't remember them talking about a bloody trail on the steps. No bloody footprints
what if the steps meant the steps inside the house?
That's what I'm talking about. Steps inside the house. That's the ones I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant like outside of the house, like the step, like I'm sorry.
Wait,
You
I
said
thought of something.
okay, yeah.
Do you think it's think about this, guys. You think it's possible he went out the same way he came in and then went outside to go to a different level instead of walking down the steps?
Could have.
Maybe he went in through the window. That's why there was blood on the wall.
And one Sly Angel is right. We don't know that information yet.
But think about that for a second. What if he killed the two of them, then went out the window, came back in through their window,
Mm-hmm. Down one level.
down one level into Ethan and into Xana's room through the window and got her that way while Ethan was in the bathroom?
But wait, wasn't no, I'm thinking the upstairs girls.
The blood on the house, maybe he dripped that from being outside. Maybe he dripped that jumping into another window and then he walked out the glass door. That we know. But maybe that's why there was no blood trail going downstairs, because he went out and then came back in.
A level down.
Think about it. That would make sense. Maybe he was afraid somebody saw him going back out, so he jumped back in and killed them. And then he couldn't get back out that way, so he went in. I mean, he went out the side door. That's maybe where the ladder came in. Exactly. Blood was on the kitchen cabinets from leaking. Yeah, but we don't know if that was their blood. I'm saying
True Crime's pulling the affidavit to reread it.
But I don't know what made me just think of that. That he could have jumped back out and then came back in.
That's actually a smart. That's not a bad. It's not a bad theory, honestly. I mean, he could have totally gone in one way through the window, gone back out, and then down a level and in, and then out the front door or out the whatever door he left it, the slider.
Like he couldn't get back out of Xana's window. He couldn't do it because there was too much blood. So he walked out the front door. But, all right, hold on. Let me take a look at something.
Just be careful. Don't use her stuff, because God knows she'll come in here to tell you it's copywritten and you won't be allowed to use it.
Hang on a second. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember the ladder being.
Yeah, there was a ladder on the side.
Yeah, but
all right. This is the first floor. This is second. And then no, right? This is third or second? This is
that's the third. That's the third. This one is the second, and then there's one because it's like it goes in, steps up, and then it's on the second level, and then there's a staircase up to the third, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So we're looking at levels 2 and 3 there.
But the ladder, if I remember, was against here, right? Was it here or here?
Yeah, I don't remember which end it was on. It was in that area by that corner. The corner of the little out cropping there. I don't know if it was on the right side or the left side of it. Yeah, right there where your cursor is. That's like where I've always pictured it in my brain, is kind of like right there in between the two, like leaned up.
Crystal, window jumping would take just as much time as walking down the steps. We're not talking it would take 30 minutes. We're talking 2 seconds to jump out a window.
Look at that, because he could have walked out the window and onto the balcony and right back over the edge. Look at how that car goes past.
Exactly.
Okay, affidavit, page 6.
Did anyone see? I never saw this 3D model of this.
This is ASGAT. Yes, because this is that one that the van life gal tried to take away from ASGAT.
Yes, DM saw him leave after the fact. I'm saying in between both killings. From the first 2 to the second 2.
Okay, so pause there.
Okay.
All right, so he wouldn't be able to make it up to that second balcony. See that? See the difference in the edge? I didn't realize that it comes over and then kind of drops down into a little. See the difference there? That would have been really hard for him to. Yeah.
No, because he had a ladder.
No, the ladder, honey, I don't believe the ladder, Laura, it comes into play at all. I believe that it was there from something maybe the kids had done, something like that, but I don't believe that ladder, because nothing in here has ever been talked about in the reports that we've read about a ladder. But in your theory, I will allow the ladder, okay?
So here's the side.
That's a big high up there.
Yeah,
That's at least 18 feet. And do you not think he wouldn't have been caught on, like, that in and itself would have made noise, especially if he tried to go up that little drain pipe thing? They're saying pull up the affidavit.
Hold on. I've never seen this one.
I have, because this is the one that that van life nutter tried to claim and like tried to take her channel down and all kinds of shit. It was awful.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, so this is done by ASGAT.
Okay.
There's another gal on here that says her name is Van Lifer.
Okay.
Van Lifer tried to claim all of ASGAT's work and like copyright struck her and got her channel down and everything. Like it was really a big thing. Van Lifer tried to claim that all of ASGAT's work was hers.
Oh, wow.
The ladder's only 6 feet high. It wouldn't have worked because that's at least 18 feet up.
I need this guy to do my website.
It's a woman.
All right, I need her to do my website. Okay. So you have a window here. Is that a window or a door?
I think that's a door.
Which one was Kaylee's room? Left or right? I mean, Maddie's room.
I don't know off the top of my head like this. It's been a hot minute, dude. I would imagine, I think it was the right.
Okay.
Because I think the dog was in the room to the left, if I remember correctly. But maybe I might have it just backwards.
Where's the steps from up here to here? I see these steps. But how do you get from here to here?
I think right there, this back wall that we're looking at, I think the stairs come up there. On that third floor in between the two bedrooms, I think the stairwell comes up there. I think that's the stairwell.
Okay.
Ethan and Santa were okay. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
So they were on the left and the puppy was on the right. I had it just backwards. Okay.
And then this was Dylan. There's Bethany. So trying to think if there's a way.
There wouldn't be a way for the second floor, unfortunately.
Well, there is right here, but I don't know if this is her room or if there's another wall. That I don't know. I'm assuming there's a wall because look how small that is.
Yeah, she's just removed this outside wall. You see the two windows?
Yeah.
That's what that is. Those are both windows on this outside wall. That's not where the doorway is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the window on this outside wall that she made opaque.
Okay. You were right about the steps.
Oh, well, at least I got one thing right tonight.
So he kills here, goes out the window here, and goes right down, comes in this window here, boom.
I don't think so, though. I think he went straight down the stairway. I really do. I don't see him like going out. Think about this. We would have noticed something on the house, or they would have been doing things around the windows had that been the actual case in crime scene. And we didn't see any of that stuff outside. Everything was on the inside. And even when it came for the time that they brought like the crime scene cleaners there, they weren't doing stuff outside. Everything was inside.
Maybe they didn't think of it.
Do you not think Koberger did this?
Oh, no, I think he did.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right, well, do you think he had an accomplice or do you think he acted alone?
I'm honestly, I toss between both. I think sometimes that he definitely did do it alone and he's just smart.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, I think there's not enough definitive proof that he did this or that he acted alone. I just don't know.
I think
heart of hearts, do I think he did it? Yes.
Yep, I think he did it, and I think he acted alone. I think he's one of those weird little psychopaths type people that in their research and all of that, yeah, I really believe he did it alone, on his own.
Okay, so according to this, they have him coming in this window and going up the steps, which is very possible. But if there's no blood trail coming back down and over here, and why go all the way over here when it was much faster to go right here? It would have been much easier to kill Dylan than them. They're all the way on the other side of the house.
I think he was specifically targeting something, and maybe he ran into Ethan coming out of the bathroom. And then I don't know. I mean, think about this. They possibly didn't know he was in the house.
That
Or
I
if they
understand. But if
if
he
they heard stuff in the house, they thought, think about it. It was multiple people living in there. They could have thought maybe one of the other girls brought a guy home. That's the other part of it. You might not have realized somebody was there until he was already there.
like that's what I'm saying. Why go all the way to the right side when there was a room right to the left? Something about the escape plan just doesn't sit right with me. Something about the way they have that set up doesn't sit right. There has to be either Kara's not being truthful or they know something, but something just doesn't sit right with me the way that happened, the way that went down.
And I mean, maybe it's a case that Kara got bad information, Laura. I'm not. Maybe it's a case that Kara embellished part of a story. I mean, maybe this is how it was told to her. And that's what she knows to believe, and that is her truth. I'm not saying Kara's a liar, but I'm saying that there's a potential that she might have gotten incorrect information about it.
True. I don't know. It all depends on if that is if what she said is true, it kind of changes a little for me. Because if she said that's true, I mean, if she got information that that's true, then it's like, okay, how is that possible? All right, true crime. Yes, there was a shoe print in front of outside of Dylan's door. That I know. But that's the only blood trail from upstairs to downstairs. That's what I'm saying.
But I don't honestly know if we fully know all of that information yet either. That might be a piece of the information that we're going to have to wait until there's more that comes out, like when it heads to trial. Because that may be something that they've intentionally left out so that it might be a fact that only the killer, so to speak, would only know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was why I thought, well, maybe I'm willing to give Kara the benefit of the doubt on this one, because maybe it was a case that this is what she was told, so that's what she's repeating.
The other thing is, recently Kara said she only had met briefly with investigators. I don't think these are details they were giving out. I don't know. I'm just telling you what she said. And that just stuck with me. I mean, it really stuck with me because I'm like, that's interesting.
I see why it stuck with you, because you're right. It could change everything in this, Laura. It could change the whole entire way we've all been looking at this.
Exactly.
And, maybe it could be a case that it is true and we weren't supposed to find out about something like this. And now because this mother has been put out here, I mean, there's always that too. I've always said from the start, we never know if what we're going to find or dig into could eventually damage a case at some point.
That's true. But it's just the one thing from that interview. Everything else was, she knows the same things we all do. You know, like it's not like speaking to someone with the inside scoop. But when she said that, even like Jules of all trades was like, you know, I didn't know that, or something like that. So that was like, did she just give up something that we weren't privy to? That, you know what I mean? I don't remember exactly how it went down on the interview, but that was the one thing that's been sticking with me the whole time. Could it, if that's true, that does change a lot, because how is that even possible?
Okay, so Brittany J and her group realized that it was something about one of the photos that Cara had said were taken at a certain and posted at a certain time, and that's what caused them to go looking and started that whole thing off. So I mean, maybe this person does know something that we don't.
True. I don't know. We'll see. So, all right, I'm gonna get off though. I gotta go do some tumblers. It's almost 8 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late.
All right,
Boys,
thanks for letting me
filling me in on all the dirt, because it's
Oh,
much easier than trying to read chat, trying to figure it out.
Oh, you're welcome. It wasn't much, but I mean, there's a little bit. I think there's some other shit, but I don't think it's even worth talking about. But I like your thought process on this. I mean, at least this one isn't hurting anybody when we talk about it this way. You know what I mean?
I agree. Totally agree.
Anyway, good luck with your tumblers. See you later.
Thank you. I'll talk to you
You're
later.
welcome. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, I'm going to shut down. And that's it. I'll speak to you guys later. Wish me luck on my tumblers. And first, we're going to do tops. Then we're going to do tumblers. But I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And peace out. If we only had someone in Discord that gave updates, right, Crystal? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I will drop members link. I know that I haven't dropped it lately, but I will drop members link for new members. Again, thank you, Kimberly. We donated $25. And that also wasn't just the donations. The donations for 10 were only $10. But there were 3 candles, so that's why I donated another 3. So that's 15 plus 10, 25. That's why we got 25. Yes, I will let you guys know tomorrow as soon as I know something. Fingers crossed. My appointment's at 10:30 Central Time. So figure, I don't know how long do ultrasounds take? Like an hour? 20 minutes? I don't know how long it takes. So I don't think I'm going to get much sleep tonight. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight, but we're going to try. But working on Tumblr should make me tired. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. They're quick. All right. So then soon as I know, and I call my family and kids and friends, and then I will update you guys. Promise. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.